It's July 22nd, 2025, a time when summer is usually in full swing across Europe. And while the summer sun is shining brightly, painting the landscapes with warmth and light, a different story is quietly unfolding behind the scenes. Meteorologists, with their eyes on complex data and advanced models, are already sounding the alarm, detecting patterns that hint at a significant shift in the weather ahead. They're forecasting a winter that could be markedly colder and snowier, a stark contrast to the mild winters some regions have experienced in recent years. A winter that could be more severe than Europe has seen in years, potentially bringing unprecedented challenges and disruptions. The reason behind this unsettling prediction? It all comes down to a powerful climate pattern called LaNiña, a phenomenon that originates thousands of miles away, but has the power to influence weather patterns across the globe. This climate driver is brewing in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, and its effects are projected to ripple across continents. This isn't just about a few chilly days or a light dusting of snow, it's about a fundamental shift in atmospheric conditions. La Niña has the potential to reshape the entire northern hemisphere's winter, altering temperature gradients and storm tracks in significant ways. For families, from the bustling streets of Paris to the serene slopes of the Alps, the implications are far-reaching. It's time to think ahead and consider the potential challenges that a severe winter could bring. This includes assessing energy supplies, ensuring the smooth functioning of transport networks, and taking proactive steps to keep homes safe and warm when temperatures plummet. The science behind these predictions is undeniably complex, involving intricate models and vast data sets. But this year, all signs point with increasing certainty to a strong and persistent La Niña event, one that is likely to exert a significant influence on global weather patterns. Historically, La Niña has been associated with periods of heavy snow and prolonged freezes across Europe, creating challenging conditions for communities and infrastructure alike. This serves as a stark reminder of how quickly our climate can shift and how vulnerable we are to these natural cycles. So, as we continue to enjoy the warmth and leisure of summer, let's also take the necessary steps to prepare for a winter that could truly test our resilience and adaptability. Understanding the dynamics of La Niña now and heeding the warnings of climate scientists means we can face whatever winter throws our way with greater confidence and preparedness. So what exactly is La Niña? It's a term we hear often, especially when discussing global weather patterns, but what does it really mean? What are the underlying mechanisms that drive this phenomenon? It's one half of the El Niño Southern Oscillation, or ENSO, a naturally occurring climate pattern in the Pacific Ocean. Think of ENSO as a teeter-totter, with El Niño on one side and La Niña on the other, and it's a major driver of global weather, influencing temperatures, precipitation, and even storm tracks across the planet. Its effects are far-reaching and can impact agriculture, water resources, and even human health. During La Niña, strong trade winds, which are the prevailing winds that blow from east to west across the tropical Pacific, push warm Pacific water westward, accumulating it in the western Pacific Ocean, near Asia and Australia. This creates a vast pool of warm water in that region. Simultaneously, this allows cold water to surge up along the coast of South America, a process known as upwelling. This creates a vast pool of cool water, extending across a large portion of the central and eastern equatorial Pacific. This acts like a giant air conditioner for the planet, influencing atmospheric temperatures and moisture levels. The result? Less heat is released into the atmosphere from the central Pacific, and less moisture in the air over the eastern Pacific, impacting cloud formation and rainfall patterns. This in turn shifts jet streams, those high-altitude rivers of air that steer weather systems around the globe, and ultimately changes weather patterns worldwide, leading to a cascade of effects across different regions. These jet streams act as highways, guiding weather systems across vast distances, for storms and cold air masses, dictating their paths and intensity. So when La Niña shifts them, by altering the temperature gradients that drive them, entire continents feel the impact, experiencing altered temperature and precipitation regimes. La Niña is natural, recurring every few years as part of the Earth's complex climate system, and is the cool counterpart to El Niño, representing the opposite phase of the ENSO cycle. Understanding the specific push and pull, this delicate balance between warm and cold waters, explains why Europe's winter weather can be profoundly shaped, often in unexpected ways, by ocean temperatures thousands of miles away, highlighting the interconnectedness of our global climate. How does cool Pacific water freeze Europe? It's all about the jet stream over the North Atlantic. Normally, the jet stream brings mild, moist air from the Atlantic, keeping Europe's winters temperate. But LaNiña disrupts this, making the jet stream wavier and blocked by high pressure over Greenland. This Greenland block diverts warm air away and opens the door for Arctic and Siberian cold to sweep into Europe. The result, deep, persistent freezes and the infamous beast from the east. We've seen this before, like the record-breaking cold of 2010 to 2011, when airports shut down and daily life halted. Even recent cold snaps show how vulnerable Europe is when the atmospheric freezer door swings open. LaNiña's reach is long and its chill can be relentless. What's different about a LaNiña winter? How does it deviate from the norm? And what specific changes can we expect? In a normal year, Western Europe gets cool, damp weather, characterized by frequent rainfall and relatively mild temperatures. Snow is often a rare treat, a fleeting spectacle that brings joy but doesn't disrupt daily life for long. It's a novelty, not a constant. But with LaNiña, the cold is relentless, a persistent, unwavering grip that transforms the landscape and challenges our resilience. Expect weeks of sub-zero temperatures, where the air bites with an intensity that chills you to the bone, and every breath is a visible cloud. Icy roads become the norm, turning commutes into treacherous journeys and demanding constant vigilance. There's a constant strain on heating systems as we struggle to keep warm, leading to increased energy consumption and higher bills. Rain turns to heavy snow, blanketing cities and towns in a thick layer of white, disrupting transportation and daily routines. This can happen even in places like southern France or Spain, regions unaccustomed to such wintry conditions. This causes chaos where snow is rare, as infrastructure and people are ill-prepared to cope with the sudden change. The blocking high-pressure system, a key feature of LaNiña's influence, steers storms into the cold, directing them towards regions that are already experiencing frigid temperatures. This leads to major snowfalls in unexpected regions, catching communities off guard and straining resources. Biting easterly winds make the cold feel even harsher, adding a wind chill factor that intensifies the discomfort. And sunny days offer little relief as the sun's warmth is often negated by the frigid air and icy ground. Instead of the usual gray, mild winter, characterized by overcast skies and damp conditions, LaNiña brings a bright but dangerously cold season, a stark contrast that can be both beautiful and treacherous. It's a dramatic shift, a complete transformation of the winter landscape and the challenges it presents. Think Moscow, not Madrid. Imagine the harsh, unrelenting winter of Russia, rather than the milder climate of Spain. Under LaNiña, winter's beauty comes with a serious edge, a reminder that nature's power demands respect and preparedness. When LaNiña hits, daily life across Europe changes fast. Heavy snow overwhelms roads and public transport, turning short commutes into hours-long ordeals. Airports and trains grind to a halt, stranding thousands. Energy demand soars as homes and businesses fight the cold, risking blackouts and spiking bills. Schools close, businesses lose productivity, and even simple errands become major challenges. Hospitals see more injuries from icy falls and cold-related illnesses, especially among the elderly. Social life shrinks as people stay indoors, and the mental toll of isolation grows. The snow may look magical, but a LaNiña winter tests the resilience of every community. With a harsh winter looming, European governments are already preparing. National agencies are stockpiling salt, testing power grids, and readying fleets of snowplows. Local councils coordinate with emergency services and set up warming centers for vulnerable residents. Airports and railways are on high alert, checking de-icing equipment and clearing tracks. Public awareness campaigns urge people to winterize homes and cars and to plan for outages. Lessons from past winters show that preparation is key. Resilience comes from planning ahead. By working together, authorities aim to keep society running, no matter how fierce the freeze. Personal preparation is just as vital as government action. Check your home's insulation and seal drafts to keep the warmth in and bills down. Build a simple emergency kit: flashlights, batteries, food, water, and warm blankets. Dress in layers, cover your head and hands, and wear boots with good grip. Prepare your car with winter gear and always check the forecast before traveling. Look out for neighbors, especially the elderly. Clear their paths and check they have supplies. Community support makes all the difference in a tough winter. With a little planning, we can face LaNiña's chill with confidence and even find joy in the season.